Hey all, welcome back to another episode of Travel with Carter. Here I am in incredible Ecuador, and today we're talking about what can $10 US get you while in this beautiful country. So first off, let's do the conversion. So they used to have their own currency up until 2000 called the sucre or sucre. I think it's sucre, but anyways, they got rid of that as their currency was becoming destabilized essentially. So they switched over to the US dollar in 2000, and that's what they use today. So of course it's going to be straight up 10 for 10, but just wanted to point out something interesting here. So of course got a simple $5 US note, one. They also have the $1 coins and then the $half coins. So something unique to Ecuador was they struggled with, if you can see, I'm trying to zoom in there close for you. It's written, so here it has $1 written out and then a $half written out. So the locals were struggling with that, so they made it their own to have the one. Stamped on it, and then same thing, the 50 stamped on it here. So that was something unique with the Ecuadorian take on the US dollar, where they got the numerals put on it as they struggled with the wording. So here we go. Let's go see what I was able to spend it on. Enjoy the episode. Hey guys, so what else can we get with $10 in Ecuador? Well, I was hoping to mail out my tax return documents. Usually, again, as I'm technically living abroad, I'm always having to do some of these things where you gotta still do your adulting, if you will. So the Canadian government is old school in the sense where it either needs to be physically sent by paper mail or fax. So went around, I thought it'd be an easy, fun thing to add to this video, spending a few bucks and shipping it by mail. So I learned that Ecuador no longer has a national post system. So they got rid of it during COVID, essentially. Apparently they've sold some of the trains, and yeah, they're just not using it anymore. So everything's privatized. So if you do need to send something, it's either through a private courier like DHL or Purelator, etc. So yeah, I just wanted to add that to this video, whereas it is something that I need to do from time to time. And yeah, you can definitely do it for cheap in a lot of countries, but not here in Ecuador anymore. All right, one more thing I was able to get in Ecuador while in that $10 US budget was a free water bottle. So I got this at one of the sports bars there while I was watching the Copa America. So that was great. They had a contest going where you could win a free soccer ball or football if you chose the score correctly. Unfortunately, I didn't choose the score correctly, but they thought I was cheering awesome for Canada. It was mostly everybody cheering for Argentina. Canada lost 2-0, but the bartender or waiter thought I deserved a free water bottle, which is yeah, perfect and obviously useful in day-to-day use. So I'm happy about that, and I can put that in my $10 budget video. Hey all, sorry to pause the video here. Just wanted to remind you all to please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button down below. Currently only about 10% of all the people watching this video are subscribed, so that would be a huge help as I go try to accomplish my goal of being the first person with type 1 diabetes to go to every single country in the world. I'm getting there, and I can get there even faster with your help. Now, that being said, it's not just for me. Every time my subscriber count doubles, I will be giving out a prize pack. I gave one out at 500, gave one out at 1,000. I can't wait to give one out at 2,000. Can't wait to give one out at 4,000. But again, please hit that little button down below, and then whatever country I'm in the time of the video, I'll send a gift pack to the lucky winner from that country. Thanks for your support. Stay gold. All right, so another thing we can do well in Ecuador is just an essential that every traveler has to do at some point in their lives, especially extended travelers like myself. I'm often living on the road for weeks and months at a time before I can get access to a laundry machine. So one thing I've learned is you never, ever do your laundry at a hotel. I don't care if it's a developing country, a wealthy nation. please, if you get anything out of these videos, I'm trying to teach some things. Never do your laundry at a hotel. Just going to show you some of the prices. So this is absolutely craziness when you're looking at these prices. So $9 for a t-shirt, 7 for undershirts, 4 for boxer shorts or undershorts, $8 for pants, $9 a sweater. The list goes on and on and on. This is if you want it pressed or dry cleaned. So that's just normal wash and dry, these prices up here. And then that's if it's dry cleaned. So it's it's crazy. So what I was able to get done, so I've been on the road for a little bit here. So this big bag of laundry here, tons of shirts, probably a dozen shirts, a couple pairs of jeans, some shorts, my underwear, socks, etc. I would guess that's over 2 kilos worth of weight. So that was only $5.50. Dropped it off yesterday afternoon, and they had it ready for me essentially less than 12 hours later, or just over 12 hours later. So they had it ready for me at 9 a.m. the next day, which was amazing, and for only $5.50. So that, I'm not even kidding you, if we went by these crazy prices, that would be about $150 to get it done at the hotel. So yeah, please don't ever do that. Don't ever get anything done at a hotel. It's just crazy prices, kind of like airport prices. They're just in fantasy land, especially when it comes to laundry prices. So I would highly encourage you to Google a laundry place near you, full service or do it yourself, whatever your preference is. And then obviously if you only have a little bit of time, I always go with the full service option. For usually it's kind of double the price. But yeah, for $5.50, you can't beat it here in Ecuador. So I'm really glad I was able to do that and share it with you guys. All right, so another thing you can fit in your $10 budget while in Ecuador is a wonderful haircut. So I got this one, just got back from it. Just give you a little whirl of what it's looking like. There we go. Yeah, looking fresh, feeling fresh. So that was $8. So yeah, awesome job. I'll put the picture of the shop. It was a Colombian shop. Really amazing job. And again, only $8. Cleaned me up pretty nice. And gave the beard a trim, eyebrows a trim, and yeah, can't beat it. So you can fit that in your budget. And second thing I wanted to talk about was some of you that have been following me for a while might be saying, Ian, what are you doing getting a haircut? I thought you were going to get your hair fixed in Turkey or elsewhere a long time ago. So great point. I'm glad you asked. So I did try to get it done in Turkey probably 9 months ago, and yeah, just the healing time was longer than I thought. There was a bit of a language barrier between the consultant I was working with while in Canada, and then when I got to the face-to-face with the doctors and the team of surgeons there. So ultimately, it was going to be about a 3-week to a 4-week healing time, and I opted out. I'm glad I did, because they treated me like absolute garbage as soon as I said I wasn't interested, and asked for a refund, and it was just an absolute nightmare. I won't mention the company's name, but hopefully if you guys are interested in that, you won't experience anything like I did from the customer service end on it. Now, I'm one to, when one door closes, I'm always looking for a window or another door to open. So my last 2 trips have been canceled due to visa issues. So I should have actually been to Iran and got a hair transplant. Again, you can see got a little bit of work needing done there. And you can see it's pretty thin up top here. So I still got some hair, but figured why not try to fix it and clean it up. So Iran is one of the best in the world at it, and so I got it lined up, but I just have not had my visa approved yet. So I'm hoping that'll happen in the next few months, and I'll film the whole thing and share it with you guys, and again, hopefully inspire some balding folks out there that may want to do the same thing and didn't realize the process or the healing time. And I'll give you a deep dive into the whole process, pricing, and what that looks like healing wise, etc. So yeah, can't wait to get that done. So long story short, just had to clean it up in the meantime, but hopefully next time I'm zooming in on my head, it's because I got some plugs here in in Iran, and sharing with you guys the aftermath, and then we can do whatever, a 6 month follow-up or something down the line. But there you go. That's my long-winded $8 haircut story, and yeah, keep following along, and I'll show you that transplant when it happens in Iran in the coming months. All right, so something else you can fit in your $10 budget almost anywhere in the world, but definitely here in Ecuador, and especially Galapagos, is beautiful ice cream, and it's only $1. And after a day on the ocean, I'm a little parched, thirsty, salty water. It's the spot. So that's $1 for a beautiful soft serve ice cream. There you go, helados taro. Give it a go while you're here. And I'm very pleasantly surprised by this. So it's strawberry and coconut. From the picture, I thought it was chocolate and vanilla mix, but it's yeah, strawberry and coconut mix. Very pleasant surprise. I was not expecting. So there you go, all for $1. All right, so again, what can we fit in a $10 US budget? Well, in Ecuador, well, specifically the Galapagos Islands, why not something unique like a Charles Darwin Irish Stout? Let's give it a try. Wow, that's nice. So it's a craft beer, a little bit pricey, $8 US, whereas a local is probably in the $2.50 to $3 range. But cheers to Darwin and to the Galapagos Islands. Okay, so this is not just an Ecuadorian thing, but really big in a lot of South American countries. Something I love is empanada. You've seen it in other episodes where I definitely get my money's worth. So on a $10 budget, you can always fit in an empanada. So these are, you know, varying prices, but this is a beef one. Okay. Rip that open there. So as you can hear, I'm at the airport. So this one was $5 at the airport, but you can get them for much cheaper than that. You can probably get them around $1 in some places, from my experience. But yeah, very tasty. I love a good empanada. Hey all, thanks again for watching another episode of Travel with Carter. I had an absolute blast here in Galapagos. Just nature on steroids, essentially. I've been on a natural high here for the last few days, even though I'm still fighting this cold or whatever the heck it is. But had an amazing time. I hope I inspired you guys to book a trip out here. It is a little pricey, but you can do Galapagos on a wide array of price points. So you can do it the cheap backpacker style, or all the way up to the super luxurious and everything in between. But highly recommend it. I appreciate all the support. If you guys can please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell a friend, tell a family member, and yeah, we'll see you next week for a new episode. Stay golden all.